this person in your past energy, they self-sabotage this. Their ego is massive. Oh my goodness. Their ego is huge. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. These are energy readings using the Situation Oracle leaf deck. This is someone new that you've met. And it feels like you've known them before. But you're taking it really, really, really slow and savouring every moment. That's what this coffee cup is saying. Because you're just coming out from something. You're coming out from something and you're not ready to move on head first. You don't want to rush anything. So whoever you're talking to right now, it's a brand new energy, but you want to build a friendship first. So you're not even thinking about relationship, a serious relationship, but you are enjoying talking to this person. But this energy here, this is someone that is still in your energy. I feel like you're not talking to them right now, but you are holding on to their energy. You definitely don't want to let go. This was a connection that was very meaningful to you. It was very, very strong, and you've both parted ways. There's a lot of sadness to this energy. You're both sad. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of bitterness. You're both missing each other and you can't stop thinking about each other. But something has happened recently that has shocked you to your core. And it's to do with this person. It's to do with this past energy that is still in your energy now. But something has happened. They've done something. And this was the icing on the cake for you. There is no going back. And because of this, you know now that you have to move on. And you have to move forward. And you're feeling confident. You're positive about this. It hurts deeply, but whatever this separation is, you've been separated for a while now. It's kind of been on and off. You didn't get back together. You've been separated for a while. So you've been slowly grieving this connection, but you were still holding on. But something recently that happened has shocked you, and now you know that you need to cut ties. So you've got a positive mindset. You're trying to be positive, even though whatever just happened recently has really shocked you. But you're trying to be positive. You're trying to manifest. You're trying to be grateful for the things that you do have in life. And you're definitely counting your blessings. And this new energy that has recently come in is helping you to feel more positive. Whoever this new person is that you're building a friendship with is helping you to feel more positive. Yeah, this past energy that you're still holding on to, but you're starting to let go of, you were both a mirror for each other. You were both a mirror for each other, and it's now having you look into yourself. You're self-reflecting. You've been looking at previous childhood traumas and wounds that this person opened up, and you've done the same for this person as well. They are also looking at themselves. You were both a mirror for each other, and you both triggered each other so badly. You're in this space right now where you don't want anything serious. Like this person you're talking to, you don't want anything serious with them. You're really enjoying it, but you do want to play the field. You know, you are on dating apps, but you don't want anything serious. And if you do talk to someone, you are making it very clear that you just want something casual. You're definitely not looking for a relationship right now. Yeah, whoever this person is that was in your energy, this recent connection that has now ended, you're heartbroken. They've completely stabbed you in the back. Whatever it is that they've done that shocked you, it's such a massive loss to you. Yeah, you thought this person was your soulmate. And that's why it's cutting so deep. You thought this person was your soulmate. You thought that whatever things you were triggering in each other and whatever wounds you were both opening for each other, you truly thought that you could both heal each other. And instead, you ended up hurting each other. But I don't think it was intentional on your side. I think you triggered this person and it made them lash out at you. But you wasn't doing it intentionally. There was something about you. You're a very, very, very healthy person. You communicate in a healthy way, and you trigger this person without even meaning to. You're very confident. You have a lot of self-love. You look after yourself. You're very bubbly. You're very love and light, even though you've been through a lot in the past. And there was something about this person. There was something about that energy, that light, bubbly energy, that really triggered this person. But this person is still thinking about you as well. They are also feeling exactly how you're feeling. Again, even though you're not speaking right now, things are over. Okay, let's just clarify that. Things are over, they're done. But you are still mirroring each other's energy. But they're thinking about you. They're thinking about your past memories, moments that you've had together that were really, really meaningful. Now, this was a toxic relationship. This was very, very unhealthy, very, very toxic. There was a lot of back and forth. Yeah, you need time. You need time to heal from this person. The energy that I'm getting from you is that you're such a soft, warm, loving, giving person. And you never expected this connection to go this way. And when you put yourself into something, you put your all into it. It's all or nothing for you. And because this has absolutely devastated you, you are feeling like you need to shut yourself out from the world and you need time to heal. And you need a lot of time. Like, there is no part of you right now that feels like you want a relationship. In fact, you don't want anyone in your space. But this new person that you're talking to right now, that it is just a friendship, you're really enjoying talking to them, they really like you. They really like you. And your conversation is it's platonic, but there is a little hint of flirting behind there. Even if you're not meaning to do it, there is something there. This could be someone that you met online. This could be someone that I'm getting that you met this person online. Yeah, you're waiting messages from them. I think that you're speaking every day, but you've got no expectations. In fact, you don't even want anything. You don't want anything with this person, but you are really enjoying speaking to them. This person in your past energy, they self-sabotage this. Their ego is massive. Oh my goodness. Their ego is huge. Even as much as this connection meant to them, they've got no confidence. And because you have so much self-love and because you're such a vibrant, bubbly person, it really triggered this person. It made them lack confidence. And this person is like really handsome if they're a man, beautiful if they're a woman. You know, they don't lack on attention, but there was just something about you. There was just something about you that triggered them. And so it made them self-sabotage this connection. But they are looking back at pictures of you. They haven't deleted any pictures of you. I'm getting here, you're done. You've deleted everything. You've deleted pictures because you had to. I think before you kept reminiscing and it was almost keeping you tethered to this person, but you've deleted all the pictures. But this person, I feel like this person still has your pictures. They are missing you so much. You provided them stability that I don't think they've had before. You see, they've got such a high ego. They are the type of person that they're just constantly performing. And it's exhausting for them, but they don't have any core identity because they're always performing. And where they have this lack of confidence, they are always masking. But there was something there was something about you. You brought this stability and this security to this person, and it made them drop their mask. It's like you saw the real them behind the mask and behind the ego. Yeah, this person, you could have spoken about marriage with this person. And I feel like when you met, you just hit things off instantly. So you could have spoken about marriage quite soon on. You could have even told each other that you think you were each other's soulmate or soul connection. You could have spoken about something like that. And you could have spoken about the future a lot. And even though at the beginning you were just in the talking stages, I feel like this person was loyal to you. They wasn't talking to anyone else but you, and vice versa. I think the same thing was with you. As soon as you met each other, it was just tunnel vision. You both found it really easy to express yourself to each other. And I get the feeling that it's not something that comes naturally to you both. I think you're both quite guarded people. And it takes a lot for you you're very selective, both of you. And so when you do find someone where you feel a connection with, it's like you go all in, and you both found it quite easy to express your love to each other. But this person is definitely still thinking about you. I think you have letters from this person. You have letters from this person, or gifts. They used to send you gifts or letters. And in the past, see, the reason why this person had such unhealthy attachments and were quite toxic, to be honest, were because their previous relationships were all very toxic. Yeah, this person has an addictive personality. They have an addictive personality, and that's why they were so attached to your groundedness and the stability and the security, the energy that you gave to them, is because they're so used to toxic relationships that you were like an anchor for them. It's like you kept them grounded. You was healing their heart, but they self-sabotaged because they don't know what healthy love is. It scared them. And so they didn't feel good enough for you. And that's why they sabotaged it. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Ever since I get the picture that you are the one that ended it with this person. I don't know when, but you're the one that ended it. And since they have not been able to let go of you. And the other relationships or connections that they've gotten since you, they've all been karmic. And they're fueling this person's addictive personality. They're fueling it. And this person was codependent on you. Because you were so grounded and you gave them that sense of, stability and security, they were codependent on you. It's like they needed your energy. So you could have felt like you was being controlled. They could have been actually controlling. Either you felt like they was being controlling because you're just such a, you're a grounded person, so you don't need to latch onto people. You're not a very clingy person. But this person was very codependent on you. They were obsessed with you, obsessed with your energy, but it wasn't healthy. It wasn't healthy. They needed you. They did want you, but they needed you. And so needing someone, that is not healthy, because that means you're always expecting someone to be perfect, because you need them. So their energy always needs to be perfect because you're relying on that. And so that's not healthy at all. Yeah. You had a lot of faith in this connection at the beginning. But this person soon changed. These karmic relationships, the connections that they've got in since you, they have felt a competition with you. And not only that, but even your ex felt at competition with you. It's like your ex and the new connections that they had were in competition with you, and you was just off minding your own business, healing. But these people have been taking your energy even though you didn't know it. So if you've been feeling exhausted and tired and weak, it's because these people are latching onto your energy. Your energy is still with your ex. Your ex can't let go of you. And so anyone new that they've tried to speak to, they can feel your energy. And so they're in secret competition with you. It's like being in competition with a ghost, because this person has unconditional love for you. They refuse to let go of you. And so that's why anyone that they get in connection with, they can feel your energy and they're in secret competition with you. Yeah, they could have called you an avoidant. They are passing it off that you have a fear of intimacy and that you are a runner. They're trying to blame it on you because they can't take accountability that the reason why things didn't work out is because they were toxic and they were unhealthy. You see, this person is so used to intensity that they confuse intensity with intimacy. And because they're not used to healthy love, if things weren't intense, then they thought that that you weren't into them or that you didn't like them. This person is very, very, very seductive. Like they're a charmer. But the people that they're with right now, they are just hooking up with them. They're just dating them because they're holding on to you so tightly, your energy, that they couldn't even get into a new relationship right now. Even if they wanted to, they can't. So the people that they're connecting with right now, that they're talking to, these people think that your ex is such a charmer. They're very, very, very seductive. But I think they're doing that because they're petrified of being vulnerable again, because they were so hurt by this connection that you both have and the over ending. They don't want to be vulnerable, so they're up in the ante with, you know, being seductive and hooking up and third parties. Even if they are talking to someone right now, they're not being loyal to them. They're talking to multiple people. But you're indulging in, you know, your healing. You've done a lot of shadow work. This connection has made you look at your shadows, because this person used to talk about your light a lot. They used to say, you're such a light person. You're such a sweet soul. They loved that about you. They hated that about you, but they also, because it made them look at themselves, this mirror, but they loved that about you. So when this connection ended, you had to do a lot of shadow work because no one's perfect. And, you know, as toxic as this person was, there were still places where you needed to look at yourself and think, what could I have done better? This was such a huge lesson for you. And I think you needed this lesson to learn your value. You needed to learn boundaries. I don't think you've had a lot of boundaries before. I think you've been hurt over and over and over again because you're such a nice person that actually you lack boundaries. And you've had to learn this. It's provided you with a lot of clarity. You've had massive revelations, and you're determined now more than ever to protect your heart, to protect you. You have to honor yourself. You've been trying to protect other people over your own worth, your own value, your own feelings, your own self. And so you've been abandoning yourself, all for the sake of someone else. Yeah, you really want to get back out there. You like the idea of getting back out there and dating and meeting someone new. And you might be on some dating apps. You might be talking loosely, but I don't think you're getting past a couple of messages. Apart from this, there is someone that you're talking to and you're really enjoying it. You're building a friendship, but you're only looking at it as a friendship. But in terms of getting back out there in the dating scene, you are on some apps, but you're not taking it seriously at all. You are more concerned with growing. Yeah, your growth. You're healing your inner child, because this relationship was so devastating. I mean, I'm getting here that you didn't feel enough either. You felt like you weren't good enough because this person was projecting all of their insecurities onto you, and all you wanted to do was love them. And so you had no choice but to sit with the pain, grieve it, let it run through you, and then release it. And whilst doing that, you've had to look at yourself, your open wounds, why you are the way that you are, why you tolerated this behavior, why you don't have boundaries. And by doing this, you've evolved. You've evolved onto the next stage. even if you wanted to get back with this person, you wouldn't be able to, because you're not even the same person anymore. You're not the same person that you was. Yeah, you're on to the next phase of your life. You could have thought that if you and this person could have worked on your open wounds together, you could have healed each other. I'm getting that you and this person, you really got on well. You were both very similar. You just clicked. Like you did build a friendship underneath this intoxicating connection that you both have. I'm getting that you were both obsessed with each other, but you were complete opposites as well, which made you yin and yang. You balanced each other out. You were complete opposites, and that is actually what attracted you to each other. This person could have spoken about duality a lot. They could have spoken about duality and the laws of polarity. They could have been into that. Yeah, you're ascending here. You're going into a new phase in life. All you're focused on is learning. You want to take a chance. In fact, you want to strip your whole past self. You want a whole new brand new beginning. Yeah. You want to take a gamble here on a new life, a new phase, a new life, something brand new. Yeah, there's no second chances. Even though you both could have spoke about a whole future with each other, you're not going to give this person a second chance. What's gone is gone. The fantasy, because it was a fantasy, because you both knew that you wasn't growing together. In fact, you were both beating each other down to the ground with all of this toxicity. You wanted a partnership. You wanted a forever together. You wanted a commitment, and you were committed to each other. I'm not getting any energy here that anyone was cheating or there were no third party involvements, not whilst you were actually committed to each other. You very much wanted everything, a family, marriage, to mix families, both yours and the other person's families together. But it's over, and this other person knows it's over. Yeah, they know that there's no chance of going back. You want to get back out there. You're not ready yet. You're not ready yet, but you do want to get back out there. You're happily single. You're living in the moment. You're not even thinking about tomorrow. You're not thinking, you are thinking about the future in terms of constantly growing as a person, but you want to be in the present. You just want to focus on each day as it comes and becoming a better person, learning from the past, healing. You want to be single and heal. But you want to have fun in the meantime. You've been in such a dark place, and I get that you've been on your own a lot because you've been in so much pain, and no one could have, you've tried to share it with people, but no one could have understand this connection that you was in, because you knew it was unhealthy. You knew it was unhealthy, and so you didn't want to bring lots of family and friends into it, but you really didn't want to let go. I'm getting that because this person was so codependent on you, you put a lot of your effort, they demanded so much time and energy from you. You didn't have a lot of time for your friends and your family. And so now you want to pour that love and that energy and that time back into them, because you've taken this time that you needed to heal. And it has been painful. I'm getting that you're not the type of person that falls for people easily. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. A new phase. That's it. You're renewed. You're renewed. This connection took you to hell and back. It took you to the pits. I'm getting here that you was crying all the time. And you're not a person that is very, very emotional. I'm getting here that you've been more emotional than you've ever been in your whole entire life. And so you had no choice. This broke you down. This broke you into pieces. And so you had no choice but to sit with it and put it back together piece by piece And now you're not the same person anymore. You're going into a whole new phase. This Phoenix here. And nothing from the past is coming with you. So yeah, that's your reading. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for all your support. And until next time, have a lovely day.